Trump instituted insanely high tariffs across the world. We're talking like 65, 60%, 35%, 30%, 40%, 50%, 10% at the lowest across the entire world. That's what he did. Okay. He dropped 104% tariffs on China. Then the stock market went into free fall. Everyone panicked. Investor confidence crumbled. Okay. Then everyone looks around. The world is burning. Oh my God. Everything's terrible. The world is on fire. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? The world's on fire. We can't survive this. We're all going to die. This is just, we're losing all of our money. Then Trump dropped a 125% tariff on China. The world is imploding at this point. It's as if we just received an economic nuclear bomb. Okay? Then what did Trump do? He said, hey, remember all those tariffs that I put across the world? 60%, 45%, 50%, 35%, 25%. Just kidding. 10% across the board. 125% on China. The investors went, wow. We're safe. Okay, we're safe. Trump said, not so bad, is it? 10% tariffs across the board, 125% on China. Not so bad, huh? Market shoots up. Largest one-day increase in points ever. Okay? Record high jump in the stock market. Okay? Now I'd like you to think back to 2024 election. Donald J. Trump is running for president of the United States. What did he say? Anybody know? What was his tariff plan? Anybody know? What was it? What was the tariff plan? 10% across the board, 35% on China. That was the plan. Okay? He's now instituted a more aggressive plan than that. And when Trump announced this, I want to put 10% across the board and 35% on China, what did everybody say? Oh my God, it's going to be economic devastation. We're all going to die. Oh my God, what are we going to do? Oh, it's going to be terrible. We're going to be eating garbage. He got exactly what he wanted with next to no repercussions in the stock market. Got exactly what he wanted. He gave you a reality that was so bad, you forgot how bad you thought his original plan was. That's what he did. He bombed the economy so you would forget how bad 10% was and then said 10%. Now we have dozens of countries coming to the United States ready to negotiate for a new deal. They're ready to come and negotiate. It's how he did it. And not only did he do this with next to no market repercussions, the left forgot how bad they thought it was. The left thinks he fixed the problem. I'm not even joking. Look at this. Let's pull up a video from Tommy. One second. Two objects that are the same shape. Oh, check it out. I'm not stupid. Okay, cool. All right. We are the champions, my friend. He thinks Trump fixed it. Trump is doing exactly what he originally wanted to do, which was 10% tariffs across the board and extremely high tariffs on China.
I support Trump because he knows what he's doing. He's a man with a plan.
And they forgot. They completely forgot. They thought that was bad. They're just seeing the market rebound, and they're like, "Oh no, you fixed the problem he created." It's like, no, like you just don't understand what's happening. He's literally like screwing your mind, and you don't get it. Let's check out another one.
Donald Trump just folded like a bitch on his tariffs.
No, he didn't. He got exactly what he wanted. He got exactly what he wanted. He wanted 10% across the board. That's what he originally advocated for, and you all said the world would burn down. He literally showed you a burning world, and then when he put 10% tariffs on, you said, all right, cool. That's not so bad. We just had, yeah.
So here's the thing. Donald Trump said that the tariffs were going to make us fabulously wealthy. He said that...
We've had the tariffs for, 2 days now?
On Air Force One, he leered into a reporter's face and says, we're not going to know what to do with all that money. Very smug.
Based.
He lied about how the tariffs were going to be paid for by the other country and not the American consumer. He said that because of all that free tariff money, we were going to be debt-free.
Nobody said it was free. We said it would be painful for a little while.
No national debt very soon. He said that the tariff money could maybe get rid of the income tax. Can you imagine?
He did say that maybe, and I would actually support getting rid of the income tax in preference of a tariff. But they don't understand what Trump's doing, and it's so radically obvious. Look at what they're saying. He said that we were going to replace the income tax. He said we were going to negotiate for a better deal. He said that we were going to protect American industry and bring manufacturing home. These are the three purposes of a tariff, by the way. Three purposes of a tariff: protectionism, revenue, and negotiating, leverage, right? You can institute a tariff for any one of those three reasons. Trump is claiming he's going to use them for all of these reasons. Why? He doesn't want them to know his next move. It's so obvious. He's fucking everyone's mind, right? It's so obvious that this is what he's doing. He's not letting them know his next move. Nobody needs to know why he's doing the tariffs except Donald Trump, right? Very obvious. Very obvious. So anyway, let's get on with it here. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Hold up. This is the funny part. Oh, wait. Is this the wrong video? Did I link the wrong video here?
So breaking. He's playing chess.
Oh, yeah, here it is. Check this out. This is the day before.
He's playing chess.
Remember that video from Tommy where
Tommy said...
He's
playing chess.
Come on. Stop.
He's playing chess.
Shut up! Okay. Remember that video from Tommy where he said, when Trump fixes a problem he created... Watch this video. This is ironic. It's from a day ago, or like the day before the tariffs.
He's playing chess. That's why the market's crashing. I've played a lot of chess in my life and never crashed the global economy.
Well, you're a deadbeat dad who's unemployed, makes videos on TikTok. That's probably why you've never crashed the global economy, because you don't have any power. You don't have the power to crash the global economy. It's exactly why. You're unemployed and broke. So that'd probably be why. Now, in terms of Donald Trump playing chess, I think it's abundantly obvious that he's playing chess. He has, again, instituted his exact plan that you all said would burn down the world. Instituted that plan with next to no stock market repercussions, and you forgot about it. He pulled one of those Men in Black flasher pens. You don't even remember that 10% tariffs were a bad thing. Completely forgotten. So just so funny. So Kevin O'Leary is calling for a 400% tariff on China. We're gonna watch this here in a second. Let's pull it up. 400% tariff on China. Now this is like 400% tariff. You almost might as well just ban trade with China at that point. But let's watch. Let's see what Mr. Wonderful has to say.
104% tariffs on China are not enough. I'm advocating 400%. I do business in China. They don't play by the rules. They've been in the WTO for decades. They have never abided by any of the rules they agreed to when they came in for decades. They cheat, they steal IP. I can't litigate in their courts. They take product, technology, they steal it, they manufacture it, and sell it back here. Never has an administration.
400% tariffs? What would that look like?
I want Xi on an airplane to Washington to level the playing field. This is not about tariffs anymore. Nobody has taken on China yet, not the Europeans, no administration for decades. As someone who actually does business there, I've had enough. I speak for millions of Americans who have IP that have been stolen by the Chinese. I have nothing against the Chinese people. They brought great literacy, art, and tech to the world. The government cheats and steals, and finally, an administration, you may not like Trump, you may not like his style or his rhetoric, finally, an administration that puts up and says enough. 400% tariffs tomorrow morning. He'll tell you why. Xi can only stay the supreme leader if people are employed. If we wipe out any business there, because we are still 39% of all consumables on Earth and 25% of the world's GDP, America is the #1 economy on earth with all the cards. We will not have that forever. It's time to squeeze Chinese heads into the wall now.
Well,
I'm
hold
not
on
talking
a
about
second,
tariffs
Kevin.
on
Well,
60
I hear you, but hold on. If we're talking about people, the average consumer, not necessarily the head honchos of businesses all across the globe, can they withstand the pressure of that sort of tax on the
It's
goods?
short-lived. There will be
But what's your timeline compared to, you don't know the average American's timeline, what they can actually survive. There's people right now who can't survive
400% tomorrow morning, cheese on an airplane to Washington to cut a deal.
For sure. And this is something interesting that I think a lot of people aren't talking about, a side benefit of the tariffs, or a side negative of China, I guess. Kevin O'Leary is talking about the intellectual property theft from the Chinese government on U.S. corporations. So we're essentially just giving all of our innovations to China by producing everything there, which is a problem on top of the national security, on top of the economic ripping off. It's a problem, right? And we should try to solve this problem, and we should try to divest from China. If this wouldn't be a problem if in the 1970s and 80s we put tariffs on India, China, Bangladesh, Indonesia, and India that were a counterweight to the difference in labor costs. That's why our corporations went there. Like, corporations went there because they saw slaves. Well, they said, all right, cool. You're telling me I can pay somebody 50 cents an hour, and look it up, because the average pay for a Chinese sweatshop worker is 50 cents an hour. You're telling me I can go to China and pay somebody 50 cents an hour? I'm legally obligated federally to pay them $7 an hour in the United States. In most big cities, I'm legally obligated to pay them 15, but I can pay them 50 cents an hour in China. Fuck, I'm going there. You know, I can make such massive profit in China by marking everything up extremely high, while I'm paying, people are assuming that the labor costs a lot of money, but it doesn't. They're willing to pay these things.